Woo, man. All right. Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm back. I just got done working out. I was testing out this new product I've seen. Actually, I don't think it's a new product at all. It's been around for a while, but it's on my neck. All right, so this is the LG Tone Pro. You know what? I'm gonna be straight up honest with you about these headphones, or earbuds, I'll say. When I first saw people walk around with these on their necks, I was thinking, that just looks silly. Why would anybody put this on their neck? I don't want to walk around with a collar on my neck. But I have tried several earbuds and stuff like that, and my go-to earbuds for working out and stuff like that was always the Bluebird's X, simply because they're lightweight. They stay in my ear with those little wingtips and stuff. And but the problem was when I try to talk on the phone, they have that little module here. So when you try to talk to someone on the phone, they really can't hear you because that thing's kind of flopping around. Unless you're just sitting still, and then it's okay sound quality. So when my man Jeff at Yuckster.com, that's where I got these from, because there's a super hot deal on these right now. I'll tell you all about that in a second. But yeah, but when my boy Jeff reached out to me and said, hey, I want you to try out these headphones, I was like, ugh, it's those headphones. And I was kind of reluctant, man, because like I said, I just didn't want something dangling around my neck like this. But I went ahead and tried them out, because they got them on sale right now for 20 bucks. I think these things retail for like 69, 70 bucks or something like that. I saw 20 bucks on there. I was like, man, even if they're terrible, I could at least try them out for 20 bucks, right? So I decided to test them out yesterday and today on the phone and everything. So I'm gonna give y'all the real deal experience with these LG Tone Pros right here. All right, so first let's do a little walkthrough. You got your play pause button right there. And on the side here, you got your music controls where you can skip tracks forward or back. And you got some voice command buttons right here. And then there's also an LG app. I'll be honest, I haven't played around with the app yet, but from what I understand, you can get into some real detailed tweaking once you get inside of that app. So download it if you get these headphones. Now moving over to the left side, you've got your volume up and volume down. And you got your mini USB connection right there for charging purposes. You got a multifunction button right here. Then on the inside, you got an on and off switch. I like switches, okay? Especially when it comes to on and off. I'm not a big fan of things where you have to hold things for a second or two to turn them off or on. It's just personal preference. I like switches and tactile buttons, and that's what this thing has a lot of. So let's go around the build. Okay, so the build quality is actually pretty solid, man. When I saw this wire right here, I was actually thinking, man, what's this little wire gonna do? I'm gonna snap this thing off in a heartbeat. It's like dental floss. But I was reading up on it. It's got some kind of Kevlar technology. So basically, you're not gonna break it and you're not gonna pull it out unless you're actually just being super rough with your gear. To hold these things in place, there's these actual magnets right here, and they actually hold pretty good. It's not something you're gonna have to struggle with. So it does hold it right there, just like it needs to be on both sides. Now, as far as build quality, for a retail price of 70 bucks, I believe you're getting everything you pay for. LG is a great company. They've never let me down with the stuff I've used from them. And I kind of expected quality out of this, but man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was actually blown away. I put these things on my neck and I turned on the music, and right away I was stunned. Like, I was not expecting that kind of sound to come out of these things. Now, once again, these are earbuds, so you're not gonna get some crazy dynamic bass like you would with some over-the-ear headphones, but man, they do pack a little punch. They seal up your ear really good, so they actually fit in there and close off all the outside noise, all the ambient noise, and they give you a real good fit. They're not noise canceling, but they definitely do isolate the noise, so you can actually hear all the music. And that's where that bass comes in, because once you isolate all the ambient noise outside, that bass can actually, do some rambling in your ear. And also the mids and highs are on point. So I was really impressed with the sound qualities. Along with that, this multifunction button right here, if you double tap it twice, you got normal, and I believe there's a treble mode, and then I think there's like an extra bass mode. And I've toggled through all of them, and they all sound good. So even when you go into treble mode, it doesn't take all the bass out, but when you go into bass mode, it doesn't muffle out all the highs in the mid. So that was nice, and normal sounds normal. But it's just a good touch. They put that in there as far as like, trying to, as far as tweaking your music. I really appreciate that, LG. So as far as music goes, man, I give these a 10 all day. These are right on par with my Bluebuds X. After today, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. These are gonna be my go-to working out headphones. And I'm gonna tell you why in just a second. Let me finish up with this build quality and the call quality. So the build of these things is really lightweight and very, very flexible. So it wasn't like it wasn't a bothersome thing to have these things on my neck at all. It's just, when you put them on there at first, of course, you got something on your neck. But after a couple of minutes, they kind of just disappear. And you put them in your ear, they're very comfortable in the ear, so they weren't a pain in the butt to work out in. I was actually really impressed. And being outside, having all that ambient noise going on, lawnmowers and stuff, and just cars passing by, I couldn't hear none of that stuff, man. My music was turned up, I was doing my thing. So I got a phone call while I was outside. I pick up the phone, I tap the little button, and I get all these voice prompts that say call answered and call ended, and it tells you how much battery you have, and it's a very soothing voice as far as the voice prompts. But I get the call, and the call quality is actually really, really, really clear. I was very impressed, and I kind of smiled a little bit like, man, they're really trying to make me love these headphones, because I really wanted to hate them. I'm serious. I really wanted to hate these things. I actually really wanted to hate these things, but they did such a good job on it, I can't hate on them no more. So the call quality was great. The person I was talking to on the other end could hear me. They could tell I was outside doing stuff because I was breathing heavy. But other than that, they said the call quality was excellent because I was talking to them just like normal. So I went ahead and had my conversation. It went right back to the music. You can, it's very easy toggling up and down the tracks and everything. And it was just a really nice workout that I had when I went outside, did my walking and my jogging. And I wasn't worried about sweating too much outside because these things are built pretty solid. So I did some jogging, right? Now, as far as workout headphones doing stuff, they stay on your neck. So as far as using these for working out, I give them 2 thumbs up because they actually stay in place where you put them. They don't fall out of your ear. Great sound, and you can multitask. You could be doing your workout and talking at the same time, and it's not going to affect your ability to work out or anything like that. So now let me tell you where to get them. Seriously, they were $20 on Youngster.com. So go to Youngster.com right now. Holler at my boy Jeff. But I will tell you this: they do not come in retail packing. You're going to get them in a just a regular mailing envelope. But they do come with everything you're going to get in the box. You're going to get some extra ear tips here. This looks like maybe a medium and a small or something like that. And then you're going to get your charging cable right here, so you can plug this into your phone charger or your computer and charge them up. Speaking of charge, you got about 16 hours of music and talk time there. You're going to get all your instruction manuals. Everything that comes in the box is going to come in here. You're just not going to get the box. Hey, $20. You cannot go wrong. Y'all need to hurry up because once they're gone, they're gone. $20 on Youngster.com. That's YUGSTER. Man, these headphones are hot. I was a hater before, but now I'm a lover, man. These things are all right with me. Hey, I ain't never claimed to be an expert in this kind of stuff. I'm just doing reviews. But before I go, I'm gonna need y'all to tap on that like button and smash on that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all at the next one.